but whatever floats your boat. I'm just going to delete the 2 folders that we had before, and now we have our Drupal folder with all of our files. Now the next step, before you can install, I'll actually show you what happens here. So what we'll do is we'll go to localhost, and then we can go to www. Oops, sorry, I'm not on here. www/Drupal. Now that's just going to take us to that folder. It should be the installation, and it's not found conveniently. F word. Hold on a sec. Okay, great. Let's see what happened here. Hold on a sec. Okay, so I'm an idiot. So what I meant to tell you to do is go to localhost/Drupal. I don't know why I was saying www. I wasn't really thinking. So now you see that there's this depreciated function. EREG is depreciated blah 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 on 9.11 blah blah. And below it we have our install. But that's not cool with me. That doesn't look very good for us. So what you need to do is actually, Drupal has a problem with the newest version of PHP. As you can see here, I wrote it somewhere. You need to get the old version of PHP right here. Conveniently, the newest PHP is not compatible with Drupal, so you get a weird error. I have a link in there for PHP version 5.2.1, which is what we want to get. So that's the next thing we're going to download. It should just pop up right from that link. It's the WAMP server PHP stuff. So all you do is you download that. That should take like a minute, and when it's done, we'll install that. Alright, while this is downloading, I just want to make an aside. What I would do in this www folder is I would copy this after you've already unzipped it and gotten it ready to install. I would copy that and I would just paste it in there again. So you can have a copy of that Drupal folder, and I would just rename that to Drupal Backup. Now, as you can see, when we go to localhost/Drupal Backup, it should act the same thing. Yeah, so it's actually an exact copy of that. So don't even install it; just leave it there, because chances are you're probably going to foobar the install or something in there. Like when I first did this, I deleted the ability to log in, and then I couldn't get into Administrator. So something like that might happen. So you just want to have a backup. That way you don't have to go through all the trouble of downloading it, unzipping it, and getting it all set up again. So let's see how our download's going. Okay, so that one's done. So all you do is you just open that up and you run it. See if you can. Okay, so this is going to install 5.2.1 PHP on there. Install that stuff. And once that's all installed, it's actually really easy to get going, but it's kind of stupid. That's an error. Again, I don't know why. I'm not a doctor, but I just know how to fix it and get it working correctly. So once that installs, again, I just toss in an email. It doesn't really matter, I don't think. So we'll just do next, and we'll finish that shit. Now we want to go to the PHP section and go to version and just go 5.2.1. We're using 5.3.0 now, but that doesn't work, as you can see. So let's just try this again, see if it worked. Alright, so now our Drupal install looks good. So we can start installing Drupal in English, unless you're down with other languages, in which case you can figure it out yourself. Alright, our next issue here is the default settings file in the sites folder needs to be changed to make this all work pretty. So we're going to go to our Drupal folder in the www directory. We're going to click on that. We're going to go to the sites folder, and we're going to go to default, and then there is default settings, and it's a PHP script. We want to just copy that, paste that down, rename that to settings. Once that's good, we should be able to X that out, refresh this, and it should be gone. And it's gone. Okay, so now we need to enter our database from before, and if you forgot, you're an idiot. Just kidding, but seriously. We can go back if you forgot. As you can see, it's Drupal Learning, Drupal_Learning. And if you're wondering, I did steal all this material from another tutorial. I take no credit for this. I'm just do, as a username, do root. We're not creating this. This is for the database. I'm sorry, I lost my head there. And there should be no password. So username is root, no password. It's pretty good that when I make a tutorial, I mess it up. Huh? It's pretty good. Whatever. Okay, so now we're going to install Drupal. Shouldn't take that long, but when it's done, we will continue. Okay, it's done. So anyways, we get site name. This can be whatever you want. I'll use Drupal Learning. Site email, whatever. Administrator account. This is what I was talking about before. I just use administrator. And keep that email address. Just do password. It's gonna say that it's like a crappy password, but we don't care. Just do the same thing. Those should match up. Yes. That's probably why it didn't make sense. But anyways, I'd click this, and then I just click save and continue to finish up this this install. And this mail warning is going to come up, and that's only because we're on a local host, and it's kind of irrelevant now. And we have finished our install of Drupal, and we can continue to our new site. And there you are. There's your Drupal. You have your account and everything over here, but now you are officially installed. If you're going to use this again, make sure that your services are online. And all of these are on. And besides that, you should be able to go have fun with it. I would suggest learnbythedrop.com. That's what Matt had showed me. They got some good tutorials. Tom Rogers, I sent an email out about that. Tom Rogers on YouTube has some good ones. And our book for She's class actually has some really good ones. So that's something else to consider. But I would definitely just jump on that and start learning. It's pretty easy. It's not difficult. Except for maybe Steve. Just kidding, Steve. But anyways, good luck. And if you have any problems, let me know. Like I said, I did this now on XP and Vista, so I've done it both ways, and it worked. So let me know how you guys do. All right.